Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shelly here and welcome back to my channel. What's up, Bombshell Squad? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see from the thumbnail and the title of today's video, we are doing a grocery store haul. I've never done one of these before, but it's something that I always love to watch in the past on YouTube. I don't even know if people still do these videos anymore, but we are breaking that cycle today, and I just want to make my channel a lot more fun and adventurous and just do different things, and hopefully this is one of the videos that you guys love. So without further ado and me chatting, let's go ahead and get started. My grocery list might look a lot different from a lot of other people's grocery list. I am Jamaican. I was born and raised in Jamaica, so there's a lot of food that I eat that you guys might not eat, that you guys might not like. However, we're all different, right? So this side I more consider like my snacks and stuff like that, food. Like I have all my produce on this side, so fruits and veggies are on this side, and then I have all my meats in the sink. So I'll do some close-ups as well and pop in the video just in case it's something that you guys might not know how it looks. I might just pop it in the video so you can see what it is. But I'm gonna start off with the meats. Now I am not a big meat eater, okay? I don't love to eat meat all the time, and even when I'm eating meat, sometimes I don't like to eat too much of it. Like if I'm eating chicken, I only like the bony pieces, the chicken breast and the parts of the chicken that have a lot of meat. I don't like. I'm a bone type of gal, okay? If you're a bone type of gal, comment down below and let me know, or if you love meat, let me know. But personally for me, I don't like too much meat, and there's a lot of red meat too that I don't eat. However, I love me some oxtails. So we're gonna start off with the best thing in the video. So I have some oxtails here, and this pack of oxtails came out to $20.80, and this is 2 pounds and 4 ounces. 2 pounds and 4 ounces of oxtail in 2024 is $20.80, 89 cents, so almost $21. So with tax, we're looking at about $21.50 for this pack of oxtails. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll pop it on the screen so that you guys can see what it looks like, but oh my god. And if you guys can see that there's like a big chunks of oxtails in this, I don't really too much care for like the big pieces. I only got it because there's a lot of little pieces in between, so I could work with it. Plus it has some kind of fat, so I'll get to cutting off those fats. But yeah, for one pack of oxtails, $20. Come on now, like be for real. The next meat that I got are some chicken feet, and I know a lot of people don't like chicken feet, and if you don't eat chicken feet, don't come for me in the comments, okay? Say whatever you want, but as a Jamaican, I was raised on eating chicken feet. Mostly how we ate chicken feet growing up is in our soups. So chicken feet soup, we eat chicken feet in stoupies. I love chicken feet in stoupies, in red pea soup. Those are the 3 ways that I remember my mom using chicken feet while we were growing up, and I would constantly eat it almost every single week. Now that I'm older, I cook it different ways. I'll curry the chicken feet, or I'll do brown stew or stewed chicken feet. And how I do that is I season it up and I'll cook it in the oven, and it turns out chef's kiss. Like, it's so good. So that's another way how I use chicken feet. So I got me 2 packs. I'll be using these separately. I won't be using them together, being that I'm cooking for myself. So these 2 chicken feet, each pack, this pack was $3.14, and then this other pack came out to $3.06. So a little bit over $1 for a pound, and that's the difference in price with red meat and then chicken. Like, red meat just costs a lot of money. So the next meat kind that I got is a whole chicken. This is supposed to be a natural, no antibiotics, a young whole chicken. According to HEB, this doesn't have any kind of antibiotics or stuff like that in it. It's completely natural, according to HEB. I don't know how much I believe them, but they said this is natural, so hey, 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 hey. That's HEB's claim. So HEB, if your chicken is not natural, you got me messed up. Because now I'm thinking that your chicken is natural, okay? I got some other meat kind here. The next meat kind that I got is chicken neck. And I don't know if a lot of you guys eat chicken neck either. I absolutely love me some chicken necks. So that's another thing that I got. And this pack of chicken neck was $1.69, and it's 1 pound and 71 ounces. So that's how much that weighs, and that was $1 compared to oxtails. And then the last thing that I got some chicken breast. This was $6.99. It's 1 pound and 2 ounces, $7 for chicken breast. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm mad that I bought this, because all I had to do was just buy another chicken. This chicken was $8. All I had to do was buy another chicken, and I would have had the breast from here. Okay, I didn't even need to buy this and spend a whole nother almost $10 on just chicken breast. So when you're buying meats, that's how you can economize on a lot of things, and think about how can you lessen your grocery list to not spend so much money, because I feel like we can spend so much money on food, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, and I bought the chicken breast in Walmart. I think, did I buy this from Walmart? I think I got the chicken breast from Walmart. This is from Purdue, like the brand Purdue. And then the chicken was from HEB, and I went to HEB last. So I know I didn't mention before, but I went to 3 different stores here in Houston. I went to Fiesta, because Fiesta I get to get a lot of my like Jamaican stuff that I like to buy. And then I went to Walmart because I forgot what I needed in Walmart, and then I ended up in there. And then I just decided to get the chicken breast so that I can make some tacos tonight. So I will be making some tacos tonight. And then I also went to HEB. So I went to Fiesta, Walmart, and HEB. And I'll tell you guys the total that I spent at the end, because I gotta find all the receipts. I think I have them right here. Oh yeah, I have them all right here. So in total I spend $47 in HEB. I spent $13.99 in Walmart, and then in Fiesta I spend $92. I probably end up spending in total about $150, $160. And then the last meat kind that I got is sawfish. This is what it looks like. Some people probably call it like bacalao. Sawfish bacalao. This is what it looks like. I eat sawfish religiously every single week. I love me some sawfish. How I love to cook sawfish is sawfish and baked beans, cabbage and sawfish. My favorite way to eat sawfish is just to cook it up with all your peppers and stuff like that. Just cook it up by itself. Just boil it and cook it up by itself. That's my favorite way how to eat sawfish. I also love to eat sawfish with callaloo. But growing up, Jamaicans, we eat sawfish with ackee, and sawfish is mixed in a whole lot of things, but those are just the main ways how I like to eat sawfish. I got a cabbage, and I think this time around I'm gonna cook up my cabbage with my sawfish. I'm gonna be eating a lot more cabbage moving forward. If you guys know anything about cabbage, it absolutely helps, 1, to suppress your appetite, and 2, to help you just to, you know, release fat. So especially if you drink cabbage in like cabbage soup, trust me, honey, you will be dropping pounds daily drinking cabbage soup. Next thing I got is a bag of carrots. Now, I love to juice. That is pretty much the only juice that I want to be drinking moving forward. And I wouldn't say the only juice, but the juice that I want to be drinking the most, just for its nutritional values and the fact that your girl is getting older, so she needs to tap in on her health journey and getting better with what I put in my body. So I got some carrots, and I also wanted to get some beetroot, and I completely forgot. Like, I looked at the beetroot in the grocery store when I was walking towards it, and by the time I got to the beets, I got distracted and I ended up forgetting it. So I gotta go back to the grocery store to get some beetroot. That's what I'm gonna use with my cabbage. And then the last thing that I'll add into my beetroot juice are lemons. So I got me 4 lemons. I got 1 cucumber because I'm not a cucumber lover. For some reason, I don't know what it is about cucumber. Every time I eat it, it makes me feel like I want to vomit. I don't know if I'm the only one, but for one, I hate the scent. I feel like cucumber tends to smell very raw. And then whenever I try to eat like slices of cucumber, it makes me want to throw up, and I don't like that feeling. So whenever I do eat cucumber, I like to cut it up in small little tiny chunks, and I'll make it into like my chicken wrap, or I'll make it into like a taco or stuff like that. That's the only way I could really like eat cucumber. But just to eat it just like that, I can't eat it unless I put a whole ton of salt on it. Because I don't want to be eating too much salt, that's the only way I could eat cucumber. I don't really eat cucumbers that much. I also got me some garlic. You can't do wrong without garlic. I saw this video the other day on TikTok talking about like the head of the garlic needs to have like the little spiky things on it. Do you guys know anything about that? Because I've been using the garlics with nothing on the head. That's the one that they sell in supermarkets. If there's a myth or the wrong and right garlics that we should be eating, can y'all let me know down below? Because this is the first time I'm seeing it, and I'm like, I've been eating that other garlic though all my life. Like, what is going on? I also got me some yellow yam. I absolutely love yellow yam. Yellow yam and white yams are two yams that I grew up on when I was growing up, and I absolutely love them. I could eat them every single day. I do not like Irish potato. I don't like sweet potato. I don't like those two. And cocoa, like cocoa, cassavas, those I don't like at all. The only like ground provision food that I like to eat is white yams and yellow yams. All the other stuff, y'all could keep it. I don't like it, okay? I also got me some green bananas. If you're Jamaican, you know what the deal is when it comes to green banana. Yellow yam, banana, cook up with your cabbage and saltfish. Stop. So I kind of plan like how I'm going to be preparing my meals when I go to the grocery store, so I just don't have a bunch of like random stuff all over the place. So I only got me them what I call this one and a banana, right? So this is 5 green bananas, and I'm gonna be cooking them all at once because I'm gonna be meal prepping. When I cook, I like to meal prep for at least 2 to 3 days. Because I live alone at the moment and I'm cooking for myself, I'm not just gonna cook 2 dumplings. You know what I'm saying? It's just not smart. And I also don't want to be cooking every single day of the week. So I like to cook at the beginning of the week, which will last me until in the middle of the week. And then I like to cook again in the middle of the week, which will carry me throughout the week into the weekend. So that's how I like to cook. Is this called provision? I don't know what this is called, but I got me 3 ripe plantains, and I should have probably not bought them so ripe, because I don't like when my plantains go bad. I don't like when my plantains are too soft. I like when my plantains are fully ripe but not soft. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. I don't like soft, soggy plantains. So I probably shouldn't have bought all of them so ripe, but I got me 3 ripe plantains, and then I got me a hand of ripe bananas. This is 7 ripe bananas that I have right here. So I got me some ripe bananas, and how I like to use my ripe bananas is I like to use them for smoothies. And then I'll let some of the bananas like overripe, and then my mom normally makes them for me in a banana bread. But I had some bananas that overripe last week that I was supposed to make into a banana bread, and I actually didn't make it. So I'm gonna try to see if I could do that this time around. I'm gonna let like 2 of them or 3 of them sit, let them get like overripe, and then I'm gonna try to see if I can make me a banana bread this weekend or maybe next weekend, because it's probably gonna take them about a week or so to get as ripe as they should be. I got me a pine. I always call this pineapple, but it's just a pine. It's not pineapple. Is it? Is it pine or is it a pineapple? I got me a pine. So I have some like containers that I want to use to make like a salad bowl, and then I'll store like all my fruits in there. So I'll just grab and go every single day with eating my fruits. So that's why I got a pine. And I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this, but I've been eating pine my entire life. Absolutely love pine. But for the past couple of months, I've been noticing whenever I do do eat pine, I'm getting some kind of an allergic reaction, like my tongue is itchy, my throat is kind of itchy. So does anyone know what that means? Does that mean that I am now allergic to pine? I know people that are allergic to pine, that's the experience that they get, but for some reason, I don't know, it's just my body, like my mouth and my throat is feeling very strange whenever I do eat pine. So if that still happens this time around, the last time I said was gonna be the last time, but I'm gonna try it one more time. If it happens, I'm gonna try to blend it into a smoothie with my other fruits, and I think I should be able to eat it that way or drink it that way. But if I'm still getting the reaction from it, then I'll let you guys know. But I think, you guys, I could possibly be allergic to pine. I'm not 100% sure. I also got me a Big Daddy watermelon. Watermelon is probably my favorite fruit of all time, besides mango. Mangoes and watermelon are my two absolutely favorite fruits. So give me my mango and give me my watermelon, and you don't have to give me any other fruit for the rest of my life. I could live off of those two. I love them. And I also got 4 mangoes right here. They are not fully 100% ripe. They still feel a little bit hard, so I'm gonna put them down on top of the counter and let them ripe over the next few days. Picked up 3 bell peppers. I got a red, a orange, and a green. So I absolutely love to cook with these. I do have some in the fridge, but they're almost done, so I just buy one of each, and these pretty much will last me for like 2 weeks. I have me some purple grapes in here. I switch between purple grapes and the green ones. Sometimes seedless, sometimes with seeds. I also got me a bag of cherries. I'm gonna be washing these cherries thoroughly also and pouring them into my fruit bowl. But I absolutely love cherries, so I'm gonna be incorporating cherries as well inside my fruit bowl. And then I got 1 tomato. Growing up, I absolutely loved tomatoes, okay? I love tomatoes. However, since I've gotten older, especially since I've hit 30, for some odd reason, I could have ate raw tomatoes growing up. I loved raw tomatoes. All of a sudden, I'm getting heartburn, acid reflux, like all different types of stuff. Any kind of food that's too acidic, it burns my chest bad. So I don't eat too much with tomatoes. I don't even cook too much with tomatoes anymore. But if I'm cooking like salt mackerel, which I do have some salt mackerel in the fridge, I'll use a little bit of tomato to cook it up. I don't even bother to use tomato when I'm cooking up my saltfish, but I might use a little bit. And then what I mainly bought the tomato for though is I'm going to be making some chicken wraps. So I'm going to be using a slice or 2. Hopefully, the last time I used it like that, it didn't give me too much of a heartburn because I tried not to eat too much, so I probably only use 1 slice for 3 tacos. Okay, I'm gonna be using a very small amount of the tomatoes because I don't want it to give me a heartburn, but then I still want to get the little kicker that you get from using a tomato. So that is all for my meats, my fruits, and my veggies. Moving over now to this side, which is the little snacks that I bought, which is not much, and then the other foods that I will use when I'm cooking. I got me some cornmeal. This is Grace cornmeal. I love my cornmeal porridge, okay? I absolutely love cornmeal porridge. That's what I use cornmeal for the most, but I also use cornmeal when I'm cooking my boiled dumpling. So when I'm eating boiled dumpling, if it not no cornmeal in it, I not eat it, okay? My dumplings have to have cornmeal. It's a must. I also got me some cream crackers. If you're Jamaican, you know anything about cream crackers. Crackers and tea in the morning is what I have to have. Like almost every single morning I eat my crackers and tea, ginger tea and crackers. That just wakes me up. It keeps me going. It helps me to not be hungry. So I got 3 packs of cream crackers. And I also stocked up on 1 pack of water crackers. I'm not a big fan of water crackers. I'll eat it occasionally, but I just love to have it on hand just in case I feel for a little bit of water crackers. I also got me a spice bun. So this is one of the snacks that I got. I don't eat this every single day. Occasionally, I might eat a slice. I'm so sad because bun and cheese is one of my favorite favorite things to eat. I absolutely love me some bun and cheese. However, I gotta cool off of the cheese because the dairy, my stomach just cannot take it, and the fact that I suffer from PCOS, so I gotta cut back on the cheese. But I still eat the bun occasionally. I eat like a slice here or there, and this is one of my snacks that I eat. I also got 3 Lascos. I'm gonna tell you the number behind buying certain things in 3. It's how I was raised. My mom would always buy everything in 3 when we were growing up, because my mom would buy 1 for each of me and my sisters, and there was 3 of us that was living with my mom, so she would buy 1 for each in everything, and then every other thing she would just buy 3 no matter what. So that's the reason why I now buy 3. Like, I have 3 cream crackers, I have 3 of this. Every little thing that I can buy more than 1, I'll buy 3, just because my mom used to buy 3, because it was me, my 2 sisters, and her. She wouldn't count herself, she would just buy 3 for the 3 of us, and we would share. So that's the reason why I buy everything in 3s. And this is only vanilla. That's my favorite flavor, vanilla and creamy malt. So I just bought vanilla just to keep it plain. All the other strawberries and almond and all those flavors I don't really care for. I just care for vanilla, so I only got vanilla. This is one of the things that I bought in Walmart. This is the Chunk Light tuna, and growing up I always thought tuna was disgusting. I always thought tuna was nasty, but one day my mom bought it and she was like, I'm gonna cook it for you and just let you try it and see how you like it. And I absolutely love tuna. So I got 1 can from Walmart. This is a can that I like. It says light. I don't know what that means, but that's the tuna that I like. I got me some Kool-Aid, you guys. Not that I had any business buying Kool-Aid, because Kool-Aid is something that I was raised on, but I saw some flavors that I might have had when I was growing up, but I don't fully remember if I had them. But I got the peach mango, watermelon, black cherry, and regular mango. So mango for sure I don't remember having, neither do I remember having a peach mango. I do remember having the watermelon and the black cherry, and I really like these. So occasionally when I feel for, I feel for to drink a little bit of juice, I guess I'll be making me some Kool-Aid. These were like a quarter, like 25 cents a piece. So I got a coconut milk and a butter bean. Can't go wrong with these. My butter bean I'm gonna use when I'm making my curry chicken. The whole chicken, I'm gonna cut it up and season it up in 3 parts. So my whole chicken I'll use at like 3 different times. And I got the butter bean to use when I'm cooking my curry chicken. And then I also got a coconut milk just in case maybe I'll feel like cooking some rice and peas on Sunday. Then I'll use coconut milk. I also got 3 cans of condensed milk. I use these to sweeten my cornmeal porridge. These are the Nestle condensed milk. There's a lot of different brands of condensed milk. I only like Nestle condensed milk. I know the other brands, they're probably more than likely the same thing, but for some reason I don't feel like I get the same taste like when I use Nestle, so I only like Nestle. This is one thing that I know for a fact that I got in Walmart because it was only $4. This is a 5-pack of mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. I absolutely love mac and cheese. A lot of people like their mac and cheese like mostly Americans though, they like their mac and cheese to be like baked, and they use 7 different cheeses, and you bake it again and you layer it with this and you bake it again and you do all these things. I like to eat it, but me figuring out 7 different cheeses and baking it, that's just too much work for me. How I love my macaroni and cheese is plain Jane. The one that come in the box just like this. You boil it, you put the cheese that comes inside the box with some butter, mix it up, maybe tip a little bit of milk in there just to get it a lot more creamy. I don't even need the extra milk. I could just go with whatever the cheese is, and the butter will give me whatever cream that I need, and that's it. I don't eat mac and cheese all the time. I mainly will eat mac and cheese like if I cook rice and peas I want to add a little bit of a side dish, I'll make mac and cheese. So mac and cheese is not something that I eat all the time, but occasionally I'll eat it. So I got me a pack of mac and cheese. I really only got this because I saw it in Walmart and it was $4, and I'm like, $4? I would pay $10 for that in the grocery store. So that's why I picked it up. I got me a bottle of oil as well. This is the corn oil. There's another place that I like to go to get my avocado oil from, so I will be going there to get another bottle of oil. But for days when I just need like a little tip of oil, this can last me for like 4 or 5 months. I don't use a lot of oil. I don't use a lot of grease. And also, not being the fact that my doctor told me that my cholesterol is a little bit high, I have been cutting back tremendously on the amount of oil that I use. So I just use a tad little tip of oil and that's it. Like sometimes I can cook and I won't even use any oil at all. Like I'll cook my curry chicken, I'll just put it in the pot and just let it cook with no oil and that's it. Or I'll just tip a little bit on there. I also had to get me a bottle of vinegar because I'm out of vinegar. This is the first time I'm seeing this kind of vinegar. I got this from HEB. Don't know how I'd like it, but I'm hoping that I do. And this was only $3. I'm sorry that I didn't mention to you guys what a lot of these prices are. Some of them I don't even know. They're on the receipts, and y'all know how reading a grocery receipt is like reading a tiny Bible that you can't see. You know those tiny Bibles that you literally can't see the words? That's how it feels when you're trying to read a grocery store list. Like I just can't go through those receipts to know what everything costs. So the next thing that I got is a bread. This is a whole wheat butter bread. I love whole wheat. Is this whole wheat? No, this is not the whole wheat kind. This is white bread. Wow. Wow. I love whole wheat bread, and this is not whole wheat. I still have the receipt, so I'll probably take this back to the store and get whole wheat because I only eat whole wheat bread. And then last but not least, for my snacks that I got a family size Cheeto Puff. I already opened it and I ate a few pieces out of it. That's pretty much like the only thing I ate all day. A few pieces of this with some of the grapes that I was eating earlier. That's all I eat all day because I've been running around running errands all day. So that's the reason why this is open, because I'm like, I need something to eat now before I pass out. So I did open the Cheetos and took a few out of it alongside with my fruits. But that is it for this video, you guys. That is it for all the things that I bought on my grocery list. If there's something that you think I should add to my grocery list, please let me know down below in the comments. And tell me if you like this style video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.